Hi everyone, today I'm doing a really simple and easy party makeup look using all budget products. This is the final look I'll be recreating. Let's start with the makeup. The first thing I'm going to use is a primer. This is the Colorbar Perfect Match Primer. What this will do is it'll basically give me a really smooth surface, so my foundation will go on easier. It'll also give a more perfected look to my skin. It'll also help in making my makeup last longer. Once I've applied the primer, I'm going to apply foundation, and I'm using the Maybelline Dream Mousse Liquid Foundation, which is a really good foundation if you're on a budget. So I'm just using my fingers to apply this. It gives about medium coverage and the finish is really nice. It looks quite natural. It's got a slightly semi-matte finish. Because it doesn't have SPF, you don't have to worry about the white flashback in photos. And since you're going to a party, there's a good chance that there'll be a lot of photos taken with flash and you don't want a white ghostly cast on your face. So this foundation is pretty great. So I've blended my foundation using my fingers and I think it's evened out my skin quite a bit. I just need a little more coverage under my eyes, so I'm going to use a concealer. This is the Maybelline Dream Touch Lumi Highlighting Concealer. It's basically a concealer that combines a little bit of highlighting properties with a regular coverage concealer. So it gives about medium coverage and it really brightens up the eye area, which is why I really like this. And the finish is quite nice. It doesn't cake up over time and it just performs really well on me, and this is just like my go-to concealer right now. I'm using a Colorbar eyeshadow brush to apply and blend this. Concealer done, I'm going to set my foundation and concealer with powder now. I'm using the MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder, which I know is not a budget beauty product, but I couldn't locate any of my budget powders when I was filming this, which is why I'm using this right now. If you're on a budget, I would recommend the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Even Maybelline and Lakme have got decent pressed powders. So my base makeup is done. I'm going to apply blush now. This is the Colorbar Touch and Blush in the shade Paparazzi Bronze. It's actually one of my favorite blushes and I don't really use it as often, but every time I'm asked to recommend a product to a beginner, I recommend this because it kind of combines a blush and a highlighter, and you can just dab it directly onto your cheeks from the packaging itself. So my face makeup is done. I'm going to start with the eye makeup now. The first product I'm going to use is an eyebrow pencil. This is the Rimmel eyebrow pencil and I'm just using this to fill in the gaps in my brows. My eyebrows are done. I'm going to use a Khol now. This is the Bourjois Khol and Contour Pencil in black. It's a really soft, dark and creamy kohl, and it's perfect for a smoky eye because it doesn't set, so it's quite easy to smudge out. So I'm just tight lining my eyes with this. That is, I've lined my upper rim as well as my lower rim with this. And then I'm applying a thick line along my upper lash line, which we are going to smudge later. I'm using a Coastal Scents brush here to smudge and smoke out this liner. And this will just form the base of my smoky eye. Coming to the eyeshadows, I'm going to use this bronze color from this Revlon palette. I'll put the details of this palette in the description box below. So I'm just using a single shade of eyeshadow, keeping it really simple because it is a beginner's tutorial. I've applied the color all over my lid and I'm also applying this along my lower lash line just to create like this halo of soft bronze color around my eyes. After applying the eyeshadow, I'm going to use a clean fluffy blending brush, and using that I'm going to blend out all the edges just to give a smooth, even look. I've recently done a really basic tutorial on application of eyeshadow where I've talked about blending in a little more detail, so I'll put a link to that below. You can check that out. So my eyeshadow looks quite blended now, so I'm going to proceed to eyeliner. I'm using a black gel liner by Maybelline, and to apply this I'm using a fine liner brush by Real Techniques. At first I'm just going to draw a thin line close to my lash line, and then I'm going to extend it out, giving a winged shape to the outer corner. I'm going to do the same to my other eye now. I'm going to curl my eyelashes using the Colorbar eyelash curler, and then I'm going to apply a mascara by Maybelline. And with this we come to the last step of the makeup, that is the lips. I'm using an understated red lip color. This is the shade Scarlet Drill from the Lakme 9 to 5 range. I've already used a tinted balm underneath, so even though this is a matte lipstick, it's going to go on much smoother and it won't look as matte on the lips. I really like this color because even though it's a red, it's quite understated and very wearable, and it'll suit a lot of skin tones. And this is the finished look. I've used very neutral colors in this tutorial, so I think it'll work for a lot of different colored outfits. I hope you liked this video and found this tutorial useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. Bye!